David. I'd now like to welcome Jim Allister onto the stage. Okay.
Thank you very much. Keep it down, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to scare Simon Coveney, because he thinks there's nobody against the protocol. Well, I'm delighted to be in Market Hill tonight, because Market Hill has a particular place in the surge of protest against this protocol. Because I have to say that this committee that organised this event and the loyalists locally in Market Hill led the way when it came to protests. You were protesting when some Unionist politicians were sleepwalking into vetting in the protocol. And it was a delight to see that spark of protest not just begin, but to burn so brightly here tonight in Market Hill. The ordinary loyalists and unionists in this province were a long way ahead, shamefully, of far too many politicians in waking up to this protocol. There was a time when you were protesting when our Unionist MLAs were voting through 45 EU regulations to bed in the very protocol that we're protesting about. And there was only Jim Wells and I to vote against it. Where were the rest of them? I'll tell you where they were. They were in the lobby with Sinn Féin, with the SDLP, with the Alliance Party. And tragically, Unionism continued with many missteps in implementing this protocol, the most obvious of which was the disastrous puts posts. But I'm glad there now is an awakening, a realization that either we kill the protocol or it kills the union. Because make no mistake about it, this protocol is about removing us from the United Kingdom. What does a customs border mean but that you're moving from one sovereign jurisdiction to another? That you're passing from one territory of control to another. And that, of course, is what the protocol puts upon us. Checks and customs at the Irish Sea border, because under this iniquitous protocol, the rest of this kingdom, Great Britain, is regarded as a third country, a foreign country. That is just how shameful this protocol is. And yet I once heard a Unionist politician say there were no constitutional implications to customs checks. Sadly, they are the very manifestation of that sovereignty issue. And that's what this protocol is about. By putting us in a foreign single market for goods, under a foreign customs code, a foreign VAT regime, subject to foreign laws and a foreign court, we have been colonised into the EU. It is the EU's writ, not the British writ, that runs in our economy and our trade. And of course that is designed to build an all-Ireland economically. You make it difficult to trade with your biggest partner, GB. You put up barriers, you force business to reorientate north-south, and thereby you build an all-Ireland economy in the belief that it's a short step from an all-Ireland economically to an all-Ireland politically. And that is the evil genius and intent of this protocol. That's why it has the unrelenting support of nationalism and republicanism, because they recognize it, they see it as the vehicle they need to advance an all-Ireland republic. Very clear. This protocol is the destruction of that which makes us unionists. This protocol is the very thing that through every check, through every day that the post operates, our union is being dismantled before our very eyes. And let me say this to you, ladies and gentlemen, there is no such thing as the best of both worlds, because to enjoy what is misnamed the best of both worlds, you have to be part of the EU single market, and you cannot be part of the EU single market unless you accept EU sovereignty and EU laws. And therefore no one should be deceived into thinking that there's anything like the best of both worlds. That world is the EU's world. The world we want to inhabit is the British world of being part of the United Kingdom. So I totally, utterly, unequivocally refute the suggestion that there is something glibly called the best of both worlds. Yes, some people would be. But one thing's for sure, the ordinary unionist and loyalist people of this province realise it, and when you come to vote, don't forget it, because it is critical that on the 5th of May, every unionist comes out to vote. You vote for those who are anti-protocol and are pro-union, and make your choice and make it well, because this is one of the last opportunities to stop this protocol. If we don't stop this protocol, this union is over. That is the sad reality. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to have been with you. I encourage you, as you have encouraged me tonight, to stand firm in the sure and certain knowledge that our cause is right, our cause is just, and let none of us rest until we've buried this protocol where it belongs. Thank you very much.